Here's Gibson, and it's all evened up. Gibson's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And that's going to be a treble. B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Chicago. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Heinrich passes to Snell for the lead, using his post move to get the 2 points. Snell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Heinrich dishes to McDermott. Drops in the layup for 2. McDermott's got 4 points this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First trip to the line for him here.
Personal foul, 14 foul.
That free throw, no good. Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for McCray. Kicks to Snell. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, last year at the free throw line, he was successful 76% of the time.
Tony Snell.
The first free throw is good. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Chicago also making a switch. Cartwright's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Bulls trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gibson. Saul comes in for Mirotic. And it's Rose in for Kirk Heinrich. Here's Butler. He kicks it to Noah. Second chance shot. There's the bucket. Good. Noah's got 8 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Butler with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Puts up the baby hook. And there's Noah on the assist by Gasol. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Pippen for 3. The shot is off. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Cartwright. Grant is out there with Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Armstrong in at the 1 spot.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
To the inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
The Bulls leading by 9. Rose kicks to Buck. Here's Dunleavy, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far, and that's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
And here are the Bulls now. Feeds to Armstrong. Back to Jordan from deep 3-point range. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Here's Pippen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Got a piece of it. Goes up the baseline, and that's going to be a travel.
It's amazing one player can turn the ball over so often.
Chicago calls timeout.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He talks about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Thank you, Doris. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 12 points for Joakim Noah.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's the dish to Jordan. Here's Grant, and the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
And Butler, here we go, from 12 feet out. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's 2 turnovers in the last 3 minutes. Those are starting to add up, guys.
Bulls trail by 7. Jordan the pass to Pippen. This one for 3. Jordan kicks to Pippen from 18 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Jimmy Butler. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler. Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. He's off on the second. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Armstrong kicks to Pippen, and stolen by Butler. Here's Dunleavy. Jordan with the block. Inside. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Armstrong.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Grant with the ball. Noah picks him up. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Winning or not, it's not going to be a happy locker room when we get to halftime. I mean, they've had a lot of turnovers, and that's not acceptable.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to hear about that from the coaching staff. They're very fortunate, actually, to be leading this game right now.
Here's Cartwright. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Bulls leading by 5. Noah dishes to Dunlap. Back to Noah. And he makes good on the layup. Noah's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Here's Dunleavy. Good work defensively by Pippen. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight. Chicago with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, the first half, he was flawless when it came to handling the ball, but that has not been the case here since halftime.
And here are the Bulls now. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Now Armstrong. Grant up top, defended by Gibson. Jordan the pass to Grant. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Grant's gone 6 of 9 from the field, just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. There's the bucket, good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Here comes Rose. Dunleavy kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot's good by Gibson.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
Here is Rose. This is to Gibson. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Still Bulls ball.
And so here is Chicago. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
To take the lead, Cartwright knocked away. They shoot again. From long range. Here's Grant. It's good.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time. Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kevin.
Can't get it to go. Great defense that time from Noah. That's a 2 from Butler. And that's going to be a travel. Oh, no good. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Grant. Got it!
He's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 8 seconds left in the game. Here's what's your take?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
Noah dishes to Butler. Oh, off target.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.